with that big body.
Yeah,
The other one,
that's true.
our candles were, indecision candles.
Correct.
That's what I like.
Yeah, there's also two. Yeah, you're right. And then I'm just looking at around the 14th of September, watching how we move in that area. Because the 14th of September had the similar structure. You have that big push out of the zone at like 10 GMT, and then that one, the next candle pushes up, and then the rest of the morning the candles just fall.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how we react at this level. But if it pushes, you never know. You get that freight train going through.
We're gonna need some sort of big fundamental stuff coming out to go to the upside, because we have clear traffic. We have said it
Yes.
yesterday. We have clear traffic to the left. Once we break this resistance,
Yes.
it's gonna be a beautiful move.
It's yeah, it's actually gonna move really hard.
Yeah.
Or this could be the last push up before we dip right back down again. There might be one major rejection at this level, like back up to like 700, and then it creates a upper wick, and then it just drives right back down, and that's the final push before we start to continue to drop. But the only reason I disagree with that, or I'm wary of that, is because of the fact that we have the GDP news for the pound tomorrow, and I'm assuming most people will think it's positive, so it should drive us back up a bit.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, you back?
Kimon is host now. So Mr. Kimon has to pass the torch.
Someone's
Kimon Caldas.
Yeah, Kimon Caldas is host now.
Hopefully he's not sleeping.
What if he's driving? He's just.
I went to stream like what you guys are saying on YouTube. So all they see is pictures of our faces and then you guys talking. That's all they get. And my chart, but that's about it.
Kimon, I think what you can do is you can go to the name, you go to more. Oh, no. Yeah, you go to more or something like that, and then you just choose make host. Who must I make host? Whoever you think is worthy enough.
My chat is blowing up. I've never seen so many people in my chat.
Whoever you think is worthy, make them the host.
That's right.
Make Mac the host.
It's gonna choose Leonor.
Yeah, we'll give it to Eleanor today. She can take over.
Let's do that.
Give it to the guy who cooks a lot.
Oh yeah, give it to Chris.
Chris.
All right, Eleanor, your host. Let's do this.
Wow, I've guessed today.
Erwin, do it in Spanish. I'll translate in French.
Wow.
Wow. That'd be awesome.
And GJ's still moving.
Yeah, I was about to tell you that. But you know what's good? I'm not trying to take any risky trades inside this box yet. I'm expecting the price to break about 136 600, and then I want to mirror the candle of 1 hour that we have to the left.
Yeah, literally, I think everybody's waiting for that move. That's going to be the best move above 136 600, because you have that huge push to drive us up all the way to 137 200.
Yes, we have this beautiful 1 hour candle to the left. If we mirror that candle, it's almost 70 pips.
Yep.
There's plenty of room.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that too. Because I think at that point, if you catch that mirror candle to 137, you'll have a nice push at that point to 138.
Yeah.
Because of the way the
Yeah,
structure
thank you.
was on the way down, you'll get the same structure on the way up. So if you can catch that candle at 136, 600, you'll get that all the way up to, you should be able to ride that up to 138, to be honest. Because there's a lot of volume and a lot of clean candle movement at that point. And then eventually up to 139. So you could probably, if you can get in at 136, 600, you could probably get to 139 as a swing trade, to be honest.
Well,
You just have to hold it like at break
yeah.
even. You
Yeah.
won't be able to move your stop. You'll have to hold 136, 600 at break even
Mhm.
all the way up. You know, obviously once you get to 138, you can probably move your stops, but I think in that range, you should be able to get to 139, to be honest. Because there's a lot, because the way the market moved on the way down, it was very sharp. So that means you probably have a lot of opportunity just to keep bouncing up on the way. So it's not going to be as sharp on the way up, but you'll find that it'll probably fill that area, that valley from 139,800 that we got to 139,500 or 135,500. We should be able to fill it all the way up at that point.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree.
Are we on Eleanor's stream now?
Yeah. Can you guys? Yeah.
Yep. All right, I gotta jump onto your chat now.
Okay, got it. See, the only problem with this 30-minute candle is this can just close back below 136,400, making just a wick.
Yes. Yep, that is the problem.
I might have to redraw my zones. I think I might be different from Raja's.
No, they're same. It's just this zone may not break above. You've got it mapped out the same way.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let's plow some people into this chat. We're gonna.
Oh,
You okay, buddy? Are you okay? Oh my God.
Are we going to another YouTube Zoom channel?
No, still the same.
Oh, okay. I just right. Kill put it in the chat again.
oh no, it's
Oh.
the same one.
Then,
It's the
oh,
same
okay,
one.
okay.
It's the same one.
All right, I just sent it out to Instagram, so there'll be
Oh.
a few hundred people showing up shortly. No pressure, Eleanor.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Erwin, Papa.
Yo, what's up?
Too much, brother.
Now I know how Raja feels. I'm I have mad respect now.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be honest. I did a very, very small one in French, like 15 people, and I was so stressed.
Yes.
Okay, Leonor, what do we have here?
Okay. So for me, I think Toma, you asked, so we need support to be formed on 136,600. I would wait for 136,500 to be broken and a new support to be formed before I consider any longs. Because if we look what I see on the left, basically this whole area's here, they're making lower highs. So I don't think it has the strength to actually break through. And if it breaks, I want to see confirmations with that new support. Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome.
Everybody sounds like Raja.
Little Raja minions.
No, the concepts are all the same, basically. It's based the same exact concepts. But yeah, taking buys at this point would be very, very risky because we're not sure if it's going to reject 500. Because like last time it came up towards, you know, your area 136, 500. I actually thought that, okay, price is going to continue moving up, you know, towards 136, 800, but then it started dropping down. So now it's coming back there again.
It'll be interesting how it reacts at this level, to be honest. I mean, the daily candle, I mean, it seems like it's held support. That's my only sort of confluence to say that we've held support. But even to be honest too, we may get up to, you know, 600 and then reject, and then tomorrow you'll get on the daily. Yeah, exactly. So on the daily, what you may get is this area here rejects, and then tomorrow's daily candle is the one that dips down, and then that's the one that drives up, and that corresponds with the GDP news. So I think people that are trading this right now, you probably have an opportunity to get to 600. It'll even push up a little bit more. But I think if you miss this opportunity today, tomorrow, to be honest, that's where you have to be on the ball for this trade, because I think you're going to get a rejection down on the daily candle and then the drive up. And I think if you miss tomorrow's candle, you're going to probably miss a pretty big move on the way up. If it does go to 137, you'll miss that first leg up to 137, because I think tomorrow's candle will be the one that really moves this. I can't see today's candle going to 137, but I can definitely see, if we have this structure bullish, we can see tomorrow's daily candle going all the way up. So we got like 350 people in here now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, Eleanor, how'd you start trading? How'd that happen?
Oh, I've actually been trading for like 7 years. So I went full time this year in January. So then previously I was just trading part time all the way. So I started out because I was working at a stock brokerage firm. So I started out with stocks, and then I just decided to move to Forex.
Stock brokerage firm, nice. So what's the perception people have with like stocks and Forex? Because they did two completely different things there, right?
Yeah, I think they think that stocks are less risky compared to Forex. But to me, they are actually the same. It's just how you analyze them that's a bit different. So with stocks, personally, I feel like you need to have a handle on the company. Whereas honestly, for Forex, I think you can just trade the technicals. Just
Yeah,
be
I think the one
aware
reason I never...
Yeah, just be aware of like news and then just avoid it. But with stocks, honestly, it's more manipulated.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons I never went towards stocks, because I saw that as, oh, I'll have to learn about these companies and read this and that. And I was like, yeah, no, that's a lot of studying to do.
Yeah.
But
Because I'm in Singapore, so our market is bigger. I mean, it's slightly smaller than Hong Kong, but we're one of the developed markets here in Asia. So a lot of the times, I feel like the volume is not really there. So that's why I just swung and moved off into Forex.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense, makes
We're
sense.
so small, we're like 4 million.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Yeah.
But the economy is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Like,
and you guys have no extradition to the US, so that's nice too.
Yeah.
yeah, you just if you're there for good or bad reasons, man, you're there.
Yeah, you're safe. Just don't do anything silly in that country.
Yeah, don't chew gum.
Yeah, don't chew gum. Don't.
What?
Don't
Yeah.
chew gum. Technically, no one has really been fined for that, technically. But if you just
No,
yeah,
like
no,
you can't chew gum.
technically you just can't throw it on the floor. But
Oh,
we have this sticker that says chewing gum is illegal and you get fined for it.
holy
Yeah.
shit, illegal, eh?
Yes, but I haven't seen anyone that has gotten fined from chewing gum. But if they throw it on the floor, then yes, that with I think a $300 fine.
Yeah, I guess people have the habit of just putting gum under the table or
Oh
under
yes,
the
that's
seat.
disgusting.
Yeah,
People-
sometimes you touch under the table, you see blobs of gum just stuck there. You're like, oh no, wrong.
Corona.
Yeah, Corona.
Yeah.
How you guys have COVID over there or no?
Yeah, we do, but actually our economy is almost like fully open. So
Nice.
yeah.
Asians take care, man. Like people in like China, Japan, like they always take. If they see something bad happening, they're gonna take care of that.
Yep.
You know, and they will make sure everyone follows the rules. If someone gets out of line, man, you're going to a bad place. So no one falls out of line,
Yeah.
and then they cure things.
We can't even protest here. What are you talking about? Try protesting, see what happens. The police come down so fast. In order to protest, quote unquote protest, you need to have a license to protest.
God damn.
And we have a designated area to protest.
Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the real gulag over there. So we got gold news coming in. We got retail sales. I kind of want to see how gold's going to move here for retail sales. Are we going to reject 1959? I think.
Someone's asking me to say la. We're only famous for las.
Okay, we're actually moving up over here. We're moving bullish.
Cool.
Gold, yeah, gold just took off again.
Maybe it's just going to spike till 1972, and then, well, it depends on how big the numbers are. Where do you get the gold news? I don't even think you should be trading at this point if you don't know where to get the gold news, but it's from this website over here, forexfactory.com. And it's coming in at about
1 minute.
50. One.
Or you can go to the pawn shop and ask the guy if gold is going up or is going down. They always know.
Yeah, they always know. Yeah, gold's gonna go down a little bit, then gonna go on. Ooh, your GBP is continuing falling over here, just like we predicted.
Yeah. Still respecting that little support that was created around 800.
We got 9 seconds.
I'm sitting on my hands.
Nothing.
Unless gold is gonna pop up a little bit.
No fireworks, nothing. Oh, the numbers over here. Numbers were. GG also reversed from that area. The 30-minute candle. See, the 30-minute candle didn't close strong bullish. It's kind of like closed like a small bearish candle, so bullish candle. So I guess, yeah, that's a very strong area for rejection. I think at this point, if you look at that pair, you could say that, okay, well, if we miss the initial buys, maybe this is where price is gonna, maybe create some sort of support for a continued push later on.
There are like 30 pips on gold toward 1972. The problem here is where to place a stop loss. Even though you have the previous 5-minute candle, that can be a good stop loss, but it's 1-to-1 basically.
I have a resistance at 1973 though on the daily.
Yeah.
Not really familiar with gold, so all I know is it's in the daily range.
Yeah, that's what I got to. The thing is, now the news was really bad, right? It was like 0.7, they expected 1.0, so it came at 0.7. So the way I'm looking at it, it's at 1970, so I think it should continue on towards 72, 73. It's just going to take a little bit of time for this news to get absorbed into the market for it to continue moving bullish. Gold is pretty tricky, I'm not going to lie.
Just really concerned about that daily level because the exact same thing happened yesterday. It hit like 1969, 1970, and then it just ripped down for some reason. I'm gonna wait for 2 p.m. and see if I can get something from gold. I mean, if it keeps building these highs and the news is good for the US dollar, then this 1970 level will probably drop back down to 1950s. So it'll be a nice move.
Oh, there's no super chat over here? Oh, there's no super chat. Okay.
What's that?
Super chat, you're gonna get super chat when you get super chat.
Superpowers.
Yeah, it's basically superpowers. YouTube, like after like a certain, I think after you cross like a certain number of subscribers, YouTube gives you some superpowers.
Ooh.
And GJ rejected that area again, just like we were talking about Kerwin. The 450 area.
Yeah.
The hourly candle's slowly starting to flip, but I'd wait for another hour candle to see if we actually get that dip now. But that level is very, very tough. The 450, 500 level.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eleanor, if you switch over to the hour candle or the hour chart, you'll see we've got that rejection starting now, similar to what we had where you've marked out those circles. So it's right on target.
wow, it's rejecting now. See, at this point, if it's rejecting, I think, can I annotate here? Yeah. So if it's rejecting, I think a pretty good idea would be like to maybe wait for, now this is an area, this is a concerning area right over here. You know, as price is coming down, you know, you'd want it to create another set of support to continue on towards, like, you know, for probably NYC open volume for it to continue moving bullish or London close. But once we break below this level, I think then you're going to have an opportunity for sells. But this area needs to hold for buys. Even though I think sells are very, very risky since we're in a very, very heavy uptrend over here.
God damn. Cole is pulling all the way back. God damn.
Sorry. Yeah, these daily levels, they're on both GJ and gold, they're at the exact same thing like the last couple of mornings. They've hit daily levels and just rejected hard.
It's pretty tough. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, like, for the most part, I haven't really touched anything. Gold I haven't touched. GJ I've been trying to sell off, to be honest. My trade, like last night I traded GJ and Asian when we broke, like when we started to break down at 135 700s. I was hoping to break the 135 500 level, but we didn't. So I got stopped out there at 135 636. But I don't trust these daily levels until we actually have a clean push up. And everything seems to be ranging in the daily. It's great for scalping because you can take a buy or a sell. It's just I want to see if we can catch a bigger trend move.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Strong rejection. See, now this is where someone who took the buys as we broke the high over here got caught. Where it becomes really, really, really risky. This is what we talked about in our webinar on Saturday. Ooh, Sermon has really nice hair, man. Look at those braids. This guy is checking himself out in the webcam.
I just
We-
had everything, man.
we caught
Come on,
him.
boy. Come on, boy.
We caught him.
You're looking at
Oh,
everything.
GJ's doing the exact same thing it did back on like the 13th.
Yeah.
It's incredible how that level was respected. That, you know what, as long as you got out before the 8 a.m. hour, before, like, you know, like you got out 30 minutes ago, like you got a super clean buy all the way up, and now it's just pulling all the way back again. And I mean, with gold, I'm not touching till 2 p.m. So this can do whatever it wants. I don't care. To be honest, if you're looking at gold, wait till FOMC. You've got a big move up to 1990, 1990, or you got to shift down to 1950. So either way, there's going to be a nice move with gold. So right now we're at 1967, 1970. Your upside is 1990 and your downside is 1950. So don't stress right now with gold. Nobody should really be trying to attempt gold right now. Wait till after 2 o'clock. Wait till the press conference for FOMC. You either have 1990 to the upside or 1950 to the downside. So you have lots of room to play there. If depending on the news. So if the news is bad for the U.S. economy, expect gold to fly to 1990. If it's good for the U.S. economy, expect it to drop to 1950s. I don't know where in 1950s, maybe 1957, 1955. But just take a look really on the daily structure, and you'll see where we actually have a nice demand zone. So okay, so Eleanor pulled it up. This is a really nice demand zone, like right over here. So if we do have FOMC going bad, we're going to tap into here. If not, then we're dropping back down over into this area again. So basically what will happen is this wick here is the zone to go across here. So this is almost like a booby trap candle in the sense that it's pulling up. And then once FOMC comes, if it's good news, it's going to reject and start going down. And that's where you have that move. If it indeed is bad news, then we're going right back up into this zone right over here, which you can see clearly if you understand supply and demand. This is essentially a supply zone right here. This is your supply zone. The rationale behind that, you have a single tap and then a rejection down. So this is your single tap and rejection. So technically speaking, if this was a zone from down here, we should be coming right back up and then coming right back to that zone there. So if the news is bad with FOMC, expect that to happen. But obviously if the news is good, then this is one of the last times this candle here is going to reject that zone, which is up here, and then it's going to start its descent, and that's where you'll get that bigger move going down. And that'll match up with your weekly and your monthly time frames to start the descent with gold. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at gold today for FOMC, because that's going to be your catalyst to see where we get to. If news remains unchanged, does it mean good thing or bad thing? It will probably mean a good thing for the U.S. economy. I think the big conversation will be if they're going to be looking to add stimulus. The real market move today will be if the Fed Reserve talk about the fact that they're probably tapped out to inject more money into the economy. If there's any sort of comment about the fact that they may not be able to print more money, then you're going to see gold fly. If they talk about the fact that there's going to be a strong recovery and they have the fiscal means to support that, you'll see gold dump and you'll see US 30 fly to the moon again. So just keep that in mind. Really, if you're watching the news today, you'll be going in there to listen to see what they're going to be talking about with regards to stimulus and with regards to the economy. Those are your key factors for the news today at 2 o'clock.
Hey, what happened to your stream? I'm waiting to come back. It's basically done. The stream has ended. So we are on this new stream here, basically. I think this runs for like, how long do you run for, Eleanor? Like to London close?
Yeah, London close. So 12 now because of daylight savings.
Yeah, just before FOMC. Oh, that's nighttime over there. It's like what?
Yeah. Like
Almost 10 p.m.
No, it's 8:45. I'm 12 hours ahead.
Oh, okay. 12 hours. Man, you guys have the best time. You guys can trade London session and New York session and
Yeah.
Asian, I don't know,
We trade
Asians,
everything.
whatever.
We trade the
Yeah.
most. Yeah, we can take everything that has the most volume from each of the sessions, but then we also overtrade.
Yeah. Because it's late at night, you can't sleep. You're like, oh, it's New York and London overlap. Let's take a look.
Yeah. It's not even late. It's like our normal timing. We don't even sleep till like 1 usually.
Okay.
That means you can't go out for dinner.
Yeah, so halfway through Raja's streams, usually you see me disappear for like half an hour before 8. And I
I'll have
have
to go.
dinner.
Yeah, like you never go out to eat. You be trading every day.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah, that's why I gave up Asia. I needed to have like some time to myself in the morning. Need the balance.
Your husband or boyfriend must be mad.
No. They just like we hang in the day and then at night like they just leave me to do my own things.
Yeah, man. Business is business. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's the
Seriously.
woman with power.
I'm not out. I'm definitely at home. You can find me on the stream. You can check. Yeah. I would
This
actually
is-
look for shorts though if it breaks below this 30-minute zone that I had previously. Back down. Especially on the hour close. But I will only take it on a retest with new resistance forming at this area.
Just have a feeling we're going back to 135, 565 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got like 135, 700. Or you got also the bottom support there. But yeah, you can see that massive rejection again.
I think this week is especially choppy because of BOE and FOMC.
Hmm.
It's always been like that. I think, based on what I've observed.
Yeah, that's the reason why. If you look, you just have to look at the daily candles. This is one of the reasons why GJ was so hard to trade this week. You look at the daily candles, like I mean, that's not tradable.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, ideally, what you're contemplating is, and this is what I've been trying to say is you box this in on the daily, and then you're taking positions above or below at that point. You're trading in this range, you're going into smaller time frames. But then if you think about the way this structure is being set up, you essentially have a big drop, consolidation, and then another drop. So over here is going to probably be a nice heavy move if we do drop down. If we do go up, then we obviously are going to mirror that, this huge drop here. We're going to mirror that on the way up. Because you have these candles over here that would fill over here and then fill over here. And so you can see how it goes across. This area over here, it'll be a little tougher, but you'd probably be looking at something like this over here, down over here.
Tougher because of the wicks over here.
Correct, yeah. Because the next daily candle could reject, drop down, and then tap into this and then pull back up again. So it's just it's a little bit messier than to the upside. The upside is obviously a little bit cleaner because you can see we've always had clean body candles, whereas over here we're matching that level, and then obviously over here, so it gets really choppy.
You know that looking at EJ, we may have a heavy sell-off on EJ today. I closed my entire positions earlier, but the way the the formation is looking on the 4 hour, it
Ooh.
may dip all the way down to our 123,200, which is almost 100 pips from the prices right now. Tomorrow is going to be interesting for the entire market.
Yeah, I broke my daily support as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I close right there at support, 124, 405.
Yeah, Trevor, I'm looking at the same shots as you. I want to retest of 136, 100 before I consider the shots. And only on the hourly close though. I need some direction from the hourly candle. So if it closes below this 1 hour support, I would be more interested in shots.
While the teachers aren't around, Kerwin, you're the GOAT.
Yeah, oh, what's up, man?
There's really nothing until the hourly close anyway. What do you think about shorting it below 131, 100, Kerwin? Only on the retest?
Can you repeat that for me, please?
If this candle actually breaks, okay, so for me, I would want this hourly to close firstly below this 1 hour support, and then on the 30-minute, do some kind of retest around this area before I take it down. Because initially I was actually long biased on this, but then again we're rejecting the 500 level.
Okay, yeah, there's something interesting in here on GJ if you take a look at the 1 hour candles.
Mm-hmm.
We have already 2 rejections to the 136 flat. So I'm expecting this candle to stay above 136 flat and get any of the 15-minute candle forming bullish, creating some sort of support around that area on around 136 to retest the previous high, because I'm not expecting this in the entire go to the 4 hour, please. This is a long wick on 4 hour.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting this wick on a 4 hour get some sort of fill. Let's say you're gonna have some sort of support created in 15 minutes around 136 flat. If we respect the 136 flat, then I'll be looking to take some buys based on the 15 minute, and my stop loss should be below the 15-minute candle, maybe 135.95, and I'm looking just for maybe 20-25 pips to retest that resistance. But that's only gonna happen if we respect the 136 flat, if we have another rejection from there. But for that, I'm gonna need to wait what's gonna happen with this 1 hour candle. Usually when you have those wicks on 4 hour candles, you get a retest to those wicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because to
Hey,
me,
Kerwin, I
like,
have a question.
yeah, go, Jay.
Do you think that on a daily for GJ, that those wicks at 135, 418, do you think that like those 4 wick candles, do you think that that's like a reversal back to the upside, or do you think that that's just like a consolidation?
Yeah, it's consolidation. We're trading in a heavy range of about 100 pips basically. So
Okay.
it's a heavy, it's big range. You can trade this range once you have this, the support respected. You start looking at the 15-minute candle to take entries from the edges of those consolidation areas. So basically, your risk is gonna be really low. And also, what's gonna matter at that point is the timing. You cannot try to take buys or sells in on those areas around New York Open, because New York Open anything can happen, and any resistance or support is not gonna be strong enough to hold a New York push. So yeah, but I mean, pre-London, you can take those entries. Same happened with EJ. I took an entry on EJ pre-New York, based on that. But yeah, sometimes I play outside the ranges, and sometimes I just stay out and sit on my hands. Like I said on GJ, a best way to trade GJ will be waiting for this candle break outside 136 600, and then you can take a really nice ride to the upside, mirroring the candles in 1 hour to the left. You have 70 pips. I mean, you can book even more than that, but for that, at this point inside that range, it's really hard to trade GJ. I rather wait to see breaks from resistance or support. London close should be good, or tomorrow.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Looks like gold is still dancing around. Euro GBP came down. Euro JPY. See now, Euro GBP to come down would be pretty good because pound was bullish and euro was just dropping. See, for a long time, Eleanor, I used to keep just one window, and then I would like switch between pairs. And then after a while, I realized that nah, it's better to have like multiple tabs open.
Yeah, I realized that.
Stephanos, did you take that EJ trade on retest? Oh, I don't think he's here.
Raja, your gulag is very demanding.
Oh yeah, like
They want
they are
everything.
really.
I usually keep my
The-
streams quiet because like I say
yeah,
things when they need to be said. Then you can just listen to whatever you want to listen to.
yeah,
Because if not, then I mean, right? You can't really use a wide range of music. I don't want to
yeah.
get like copyrighted. And they're like, it's quiet. Yes, listen to your own music.
Yeah, you're right. They're pretty demanding. Where's the music? What about your USD? What about this? What about that? My question is, given the rejections, what confirmation do we need to say, okay, we are passing this huge ranging zone down? See, what I'm thinking is, if you want to switch to the 1 hour,
Yeah.
switch to the 1 hour. Yeah. So like here in the 1 hour, we basically had this resistance here, right over here, which is also like, this support forming at this point. And this is the daily lows at this area right over here, right? So what I'm thinking is that for sells, if price breaks below, let's say, what's this price, 136? Yeah, if price breaks below 136, there's a high probability we're going to come down to this support. So when price comes down to this support, then this is also a stronger support over here. Below the support, you have another range coming down towards 135,500. So for the overall daily candle to go bearish, we have these levels which price will need to break, and then we'll have a like clean fall below 135,500. But until that happens, what we're doing now is price is just making like, higher highs and higher lows. Like we had this high over here, got broken right over here. We had a retest here before we made another high at 136, like 450, and then price retrace. So, I mean, at this point, if we're forming support, let's say within this area, I think there's going to be another opportunity for price to continue moving bullish. But if we break below 136, I think at that point we can say, okay, yeah, like, you know what, we're trying to continue down, or even if we come down to, and then go up to make like a resistance, it could still mean we're continuing down. But the 4-hour candle just started as well. Did it close bullish? Oh yeah, it's very bullish.
1 hour's bearish though.
I've left the screen for a while. What's happening? It's not Raja's screen. No, my screen died.
Nick is confused.
Yeah.
Because he follows my stream, so he's like, what's going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the 4-hour to fill the 4-hour wick, we'll need to see some sort of support forming on the 15-minute or 30-minute time frame.
But could you prove it though?
That's something we'll have to do on Thinkorswim. I have to prove it on Thinkorswim. I have to see if that works.
Or institutional broker, one that's really good.
Yeah. Need like almost 500,000 to do that. So we'll see.
Nah, I mean.
Someone is saying, Raja, please head off so we can head off too. Oh man.
Wow. Raja, you got chased off. Oh, that's the first.
I barely slept that night when Ted was on Instagram.
Give you a headache?
Oh yeah, man, my head like, oh man, trying to figure out what's going on,
See, that's when you're getting old, that you start thinking about conversations at night.
Exactly.
At night you're thinking, oh my hijo de puta, man, why? Why, oh puta? I don't know.
And that's then it came to my mind. There's some words that you used to say a long time ago. Are you dumb or are you stupid?
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
So I was like, it's really hard.
Ooh, look at this reversal here. So, oh yeah, so that's breaking on the 15-minute, right? That's weak confirmation. Let's take a look on the 30-minute.
Yeah?
Yeah, EJ.
Yeah.
30-minute? Oh, 30 minutes just moving bullish.
Yeah, it has some previously on the left, really long time ago in August. beginning of August, I saw there's some areas where price would have some issues with. So I would prefer a 30-minute confirmation before I come take it down.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys, you know what? I'm gonna head off. Everyone have a good day. Be safe.
Okay. Take care.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Thank you for taking over, Eleanor. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Thank you, thank you.
Enjoy, fellas.
Joy Kivan. Take care, man.
Hey guys.
Holy. Hello, hello, welcome back. That was stressful. Yes. I thought that was gonna take over. I got shocked for a while. I was just sharing so that YouTube could hear it. And then no, Roshan, I didn't take any entries. Not yet. So earlier like I wanted to go short because the hour actually closed below. Yeah, but Corinne pointed out 136,600, which I think it's a valid point seeing that how the 1 hour actually wicked that area again. So yeah, I'm not in anything. So I didn't. It's stressful providing your analysis right in front of Ted and Raja on the spot. Oh, it's stressful. Yeah, and then you see the YouTube asking for music. I'm like, oh my god, no. I have too many things to handle now, so I left it alone. Okay. So I'm sorry, YouTube. If you want music, just turn on your own. Yeah. Thank you for your patience. Let's see. So if this 15-minute is bullish, would you take a buy and put stop below the previous 15-minute candle? JS, no. I really would prefer 30-minute confirmations of this whole area. Okay, to those who are asking, yes, I'm from Singapore and I'm using Pepperstone. Yeah. I'm actually looking at EJ. If the 15 actually forms resistance, right? I might consider half an entry first, because this would be a retest already on the 15, and but only half risk, because on the left, like I mentioned earlier, we have some problems on the left here. So let me make the chart a bit bigger. Yeah, we have some issues going down here, so I see it coming down. If I look at the 4-hour, it's actually fairly clean on the left. So once we break below 124, 350, we should fall till 124, 155. Yeah, so I am considering maybe an entry on this 15-minute close. What do you think about shorts after the hourly break to take it down to 700? Sandra, 135, 700. Yeah, so I think earlier Kerwin was mentioning that 136 would be an issue, right? I would have taken the shorts earlier, but then when this 1 hour actually closed around the 136 level, I decided to wait. Either way, there is no resistance that formed off this zone, so I'm not taking a short yet. Because GJ might just bounce off 136. Yeah, Ivan, my stream exploded. It's still exploding.
I think the just now he wanted to have the what chat sticker or super chat. It's
Yeah, what?
just to donate money
Oh.
over. Yeah.
Oh, nah. I'm not that big. I don't think I turned it on anyway.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So now that we're on my own stream, I can turn it back on. I think the Zoom is gonna have a lot more people. Get ready, guys. Right, so YouTube, on your screen now you should see the Discord link. If you want to join Zoom, the Discord link is inside, it's public. Roshan, yes, I'm trying to finalize some of the mentorship stuff. Preferably I mentor experienced traders. So if you have some live chart experience, then yes. But if you're completely new, please just go to Baby Pips, pick up the basics first, and then we'll chat. Because I don't want to waste your time teaching you the basics. Jocelyn, Zoom is less lag. You can try it. I think Uncle Ted and Raja have left the building. Just saying, I think. You know how long it would take for Magic Keys to ship? Oh, I don't know. I think it took quite a while. Sandra's one took super long. How long have I been trading? 7 years. Oh. Okay, again, I don't trade gold, guys, so I only know as per what Ted said earlier based on his levels, right? I don't trade gold. Links on your screen, guys, for the Discord chat. So join the Discord, you'll get the Zoom link.
Hello. Hello. How you doing?
Hello. That's it. I don't have my.
That's me. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Wait, I just need to bring up this thing because sometimes people talk and I'm like, who's that?
Oh.
Yeah, what's up? You are talking to 620 people on YouTube today.
Oh God.
Yes.
600?
Oh God. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They won't know though. They won't know who I am.
Yeah, I hit the names.
Yeah, it's just I see now I'm kind of starting with the like that support that weekly support that I was talking about.
GJ?
Yeah, for GJ,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna respect that support and go up.
Where's your
They
weekly
tried to
level?
break it. Hmm?
Which weekly level?
The 135 400.
Yeah, same as me. I have it at 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how I was saying it's creating like an uptrend on the weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a strong support right there.
Yeah.
Things to respect it.
Yeah.
So we should expect, like Ted was saying, we should expect tomorrow and to be like bullish.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for. So on EJ, let's see. 15 minutes just close. So I'm not in anything yet. This is not the resistance. But this candle closing with that rejection on top actually shows me that it's a bit tougher for price to actually head up. So there's some selling pressure over here already. I'm still waiting on EJ.
Are you looking for a resistance to be created?
Yeah, correct. I want resistance to be created here, and then I'm gonna take it short. Firstly, down till, if we look really far left. Let's see. Let me just drop.
Yeah, look.
Oops. Yeah, I'm actually looking for it to come down to 124, around 270.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then after that,
How many pips?
around 124. 1 second.
I think that's doable.
Yeah. But I just need to clear. I need to clear from now, this price now, till 124, 270. So this is a 15 pip range, which is doable on EJ.
Yeah. Yeah, it should create a resistance. It already broke the daily.
Yeah. But the thing is, it broke. So if you see where I drew up the 1 hour zone, so it pinned right to that area. So that's a bit of a concern for me as well. That's why I would prefer to take a 30-minute new resistance rather than the 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should wait for that 30-minute. But you don't know either. It could just push.
Yeah. The thing is, with EJ, it's also gonna be affected by the news later. That's why.
Oh, we have news?
Yeah. FOMC.
Okay, it's not on Forex Factory, but it's on the FX. Yeah.
It should be on the next day.
Okay, it's not on Forex Factory, but
It is. I think it's really late though. See? It definitely is. This is really, really big news.
for USD.
Yes, for USD.
Would it affect the euro or not?
FOMC news affects everyone.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because it's in New York session.
Yeah.
It would probably. Is that why?
No, it's because for Euro USD, they are just really affected by whatever that comes out from the US. Because they have that dollar
Of
inside.
course.
Yeah, they have the dollar element inside. So same thing for Euro Yen as well. Because the yen is also influenced by dollar yen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, correct. So Rick said FOMC affects the DXY, which affects everything. Because Euro USD is part of the DXY as well. It's like, if I didn't remember the percentage, I think it was like 70 or 80%. I know it's quite a high number. Something like that. Is it possible that GJ on 15-minute retesting the 1 hour support from before? Yeah, here, right, David? Yeah, here.
It should be really.
Do y'all think that gold can go down right now?
Gold? On gold?
Yeah, on gold. I'm looking for a shirt right now.
Oh, would you want to wait for some resistance first? Right now it's just bullish, man. I would wait. Yeah. I usually trade with confirmations. I don't trade impulse entries or whatever like that. Very seldom. So right now it's just pushing. Maybe we can give it another 15 minutes and wait for resistance.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because gold is a beast.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, okay. The Zoom chat is moving. Wow, thanks, Sandra. I was like, oh, same questions. Yeah, guys, it's right on the screen. I literally put Discord Zoom link. If you really cannot find it, I don't know what to say.
One more person.
Yeah,
can
one
enter.
more observant person. It's literally on my screen, guys.
Wow, you reached 100.
Okay, there's no more space on Zoom. Can you maximize the screen if you don't mind? Oh? Oh, sorry, William. My bad. Give me a second.
Someone said tap the horn.
1 second. YouTube. YouTube has a slanted screen. I'm sorry, YouTube. Okay, sorry, William. There you go. I didn't even notice.
I took a buy in GJ at 189 when it broke the wicks of 2 previous 15 minutes candles.
Oh, as an impulse entry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
The
what
thing,
the heck?
yeah, the thing is, I don't like this support here. That's why I'm waiting for the close. Yeah, so this area here, I don't think it will push through unless there's strong support. So that's why I'm waiting for the close.
I'm not taking any risk here. If it will come back, I will close it at break even. I won't go into loss.
Okay, you pushed it to break even already. That was fast.
That was fast. Like
Yeah, that was really fast. Yeah, because the 15 hasn't closed yet, Filmon.
Yeah.
But I know I took a risky entry.
Yeah. That's why you pushed it to stop loss earlier as well. That's fine. It's like good trade management.
There's gonna be a lot of chances, even tomorrow, especially if it breaks the 600.
Yeah.
Don't risk so much.
100%. So I think
yeah.
by the end of today, if GJ just breaks above 500, right, then yes, we are just going up. Let's see.
DJ will always give you entry.
Yeah.
You gotta wait.
Yeah. If this 15-minute candles closes on bullish, we may see a retest. Yeah. To see, like, if this close rejects this zone again, then I'm just gonna chill. Because that was that area where I saw that GJ would have a problem, so I'm just gonna chill first. Because on the 30, if you really wanted to trade, your stop loss would be quite big, and it's about 13 to head up to 136,500.
I would enter with partial, with half of my lot.
Yeah.
If this 30-minute closes like this.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say next too. Oh, you know my style. Yeah.
I don't know why you guys don't use the trend line.
The trend line?
I see that you and Wisdom like don't use any trend line.
You don't really need the trend line actually, because you want the trend line just because you want to know the direction, right? But this is definitely bullish. How far back do you use the trend line on? Like, do you draw on a daily or?
On the 4 hour, I used to use a trend line, you know.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of rejection on my trend line still.
Yeah, but I think with trend lines, if you put them up with support and resistances, right? If you have confluences lining up there, then yeah, you have more confirmations to take the trade. But I don't think I need it, because what I do is, and I think what Raja does as well, we just trade support and resistances with the candle confirmations.
Yeah,
Okay.
He likes to trade like simple, so he doesn't like too much stuff on his page.
Okay, so I see you guys in this trade right now, GJ.
Yeah, I'm not in yet. I'm waiting for the close. Yeah, I need to say it first. Yeah, because I know Raja doesn't draw this until he's in. I'm not in yet. I'm just measuring.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to say it first. Everyone's getting excited. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I better use the ruler. Okay, my bad. I will use the ruler. Yeah, because for me, I trade a little differently from Raja. I think my usual guys will know. I don't just take 10, so I like my minimum risk reward to be 1.5.
Okay, but you
preferably.
scalping as Raja, right?
I enter as scalps, yes, but I
Yeah.
tend to hold my trades as an intraday swing trader. So I'll
Okay.
go to zones. I'll want to go to zones. I don't take 10 off. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if GJ 30-minute candle closes bullish. Yeah, sorry, G, I just saw it. Too many things now.
Oh, it's coming back, but if it closed like this.
Yeah, so like this area here. Okay, sorry, my charts are a bit messy, but all these gray zones that I'm drawing, right? GJ has just been respecting them the whole night or the whole day. So that's why I'm a bit more careful even if I wanted to take the 30-minute long. It's just wicking. It's not even closing above.
I'm having a hope like it will cross 600.
Ooh.
On this move you just entered?
No, not on this move, but
Like
gradually
overall?
after 2 or 3 or 4
Oh yeah,
candles,
definitely.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
will cross 600.
Yeah, it will. Just depends on
Gotta
what the
wait.
Fed does. Yeah. I don't think they'll do anything later on. I really think they're just gonna keep the rates the same. There's nothing to indicate that they will change the rates. So could be a non-event also. I believe it will cross that resistance on the 30-minute. Yeah. That's why Jao, I'm willing to put in half risk as well. But let me see. Yeah. Someone was asking about yen. I'll get to it in a minute. I don't think it's very urgent. Unless you want to send a chart. Then I'll have to replot it based on my zones.
As it will touches 10 pips, I am almost up 8 pips. So after 2 pips, I will be closing my half.
Okay. Yeah, I want like the whole 25. So I'm gonna wait. So if this 30-minute closes without a wick, I'm gonna hold off. But it should go. It's really risky now. But there's a clean candle to fill for sure. I think this is like a Hassan, I think you'll get your 10.
You know, Eleanor, what Raja or Ted says, when you see something happen again and again and again, you get confidence.
Yeah,
So,
I know this will go. I'm just don't think it's worth
Look
my
at the
money.
4 hour. Look at the 4 hour. It's a 4 hour wick thing.
I was so confident, like when it will break the 15 minutes wicks, so it will go up. I had a very, very strong belief on that.
It definitely will go up. So I see it going to here, but it's just that my trade management, I don't take it if it's not even 1.5. So if you look here, the way this candle is closing, right, it's not even giving me 1.5 on my risk reward. So I don't take it. But if anyone wants to take it, yeah, the 30-minute close should give you the 10 pips that you want. Definitely. But it's only a 1-to-1 risk reward, so not for me.
That 1 hour, that previous 1 hour candle.
Sorry, Ricardo, I can't hear you.
That previous 1 hour candle too, that bearish one, the body closed under the previous 2 1 hour candles on the 1 hour.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
Yeah.
That bearish candle before the current one.
Yeah.
I closed the body under the 2 previous ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. This was what I was mentioning just now on the stream, that based on this 1 hour candle alone, right, it actually would have gotten me into a sell because it closed below that support. Yeah, so that's why it's iffy to me. But longs to clear this candle up, it's probably
it's better
doable.
to wait like you said, for the confirmations under the support or the resistance. Like right now, this is like pretty much consolidation right now.
Yeah.
If you go to the 4-hour,
Yeah.
it's like it closes above a wick, that wick. So I see price filling the wick.
Yeah, but guys, don't get induced by a wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, don't get induced by a wick. Cause yes, I'd rather be induced by like a clean candle rather than a wick. And the wick is on the 4-hour. If the wick was on the 1-hour, I would definitely get in. But now the wick is on the 4-hour. That's why I'm facing a bit of a problem going long as well. So I'm just pointing out like two sides of the coin. So if you want to go long, be prepared that price will bounce off these two gray zones that I have. So that's why, like, I think even for Asan, he already has his trade risk free. So you can do whatever you want when you're risk free, right? But it's just risky. That's all I'm saying. It's risky so that you just manage your trades properly. Because the moment I put
4-hour was strong rejection too.
Yeah, so I'm just being a bit more careful with my entries. So look, see now it's flipping.
15-minute created a little resistance
there you go.
in that consolidation with that rejection of that resistance.
Yeah, so you're right. Based on the 30, just now I saw this rejecting here. So I was already waiting to see if it could close past. If it closes past that wick, definitely I would jump in. But no, it didn't even close past. So yeah, that's why it gave me a bit of doubt as to whether it would be able to clear the candles for now. Yeah.
When you have that doubt, it's better to stay out.
Yeah, I don't even want to put half. So I haven't even taken any trades at all today. Like
That's good. That's still something I'm working on.
Yeah.
I still overtrade.
Yeah. So Lloyd, this 30-minute close here, it's weak to me because he rejected this zone over here. If you look left, it was support that formed yesterday and it gave a lot of problems. So I just waited.
Actually, I have actually entered.
Did you enter?
Yeah. My stop loss is under the 30-minute.
This wick here, right?
Yeah.
Manage it accordingly, I guess. I think once it flips below the body, then just be a bit more careful.
My stop loss is small because I entered. Oh wow, it's moving down though. But I entered when it was a little low, so my stop loss is not as big. It's like 5 pips.
I have my resistance on the 30-minute drawn like at that 136.086 level. Just because if you look to the left.
GJ, right?
Yeah, GJ.
Yeah.
Just because of those wicks, I want to see it get closed below 136.088 around there, or even 0.077.
I think for me, cleaner sells would definitely be below 136. Right? If you wanted to trade this range, this is definitely cleaner. Anything in between this area here is just, like Joel said, it's dicey.
Yeah, 136 is good.
Yeah. Would you have entered here or waited?
Yeah, below that, right after that wick, after it passes that wick. Yeah.
Ryan, I wouldn't have entered here because if you look at your own zone, there's an hour. You have an hour zone right above, so you'll be trading right into it. I wouldn't have taken this.
That 1 hour is flipping too.
Basically, I don't trade into walls, so to speak.
Yeah, it certainly does not look clean on the 1 hour. Now that I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that 30, if it wasn't for the consolidation, that 30 inside the consolidation would have been a nice sell with the 30-minute. With the stop loss 8 pips.
Yeah, so actually on this one, right? If we look at GJ and how it's respecting this support here on the 30-minute at 136.250, when the next 30 closes with resistance, I actually will be more inclined to sell it into the range. Given how the hour closed actually. But I just want the 30-minute to show me this resistance before I actually take it down. EU sells above, sells below 129.6.
Oh, the dollar is pushing.
I just closed 50%.
They flip below the 15-minute support. I think it did.
Yeah,
Right?
I see on the 15 minutes kind of like breaking that bullish candle.
Yeah.
Trying to manage.
Yeah. Daniel sells below 684. I think it's like in the middle of the range. Even if you look here, right, I don't think it sells yet. It's just GU actually just taking a pause from this big bullish move up, because on the left you see that was previous support on the hour. Yeah, I'm still long bias on the pound, preferably.
Oh wow, yeah, bad trade.
This next 30-minute will be crucial right now.
So on this, still early though. Yeah, but this 30-minute, next 30-minute, if it closes bearish with that resistance form and then below this support, right, I will take the short down. I'm considering that short down, so I said it already earlier.
So you'd wait for this candle to close and the next one to close?
No, this one alone is...
This one and then enter on the next one.
Yeah, so this 30-minute candle needs to close with some kind of wick below. Then I'll be confident to take it down. Even with the 136 zone here. Because
so there's range to keep on moving down?
Yeah, because if you look immediately left, right, apart from the wicks, it's just made a huge bullish move up.
Yeah.
Looking for it to
no traffic.
Yeah, I've been wicked out, or actually, the price of my stop loss.
Are you only trading GJ?
Okay,
I was trading GJ.
D, you asking me?
Yeah, well, I see you only have one chart open, so it's GJ, but...
No, I trade everything here except gold on the right. So GJ, GU, and EJ. That's about it. But now I'm just... So EJ is... So EJ form is same thing. It's also forming that 30-minute resistance. Just that on EJ, like I said earlier, right, if you look left, it's really far left. So that's why if this 30-minute support forms, I might take it down as well. But it's just that this area here, it could bounce first at 124.270. But it's exactly the same structure as GJ.
Yeah, once you keep on.
Sorry?
On like for when candles are like starting to close like that, I like looking at the 1 minute, seeing how it's reacting. It's pushing back up though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really focus on the 1 minute or the 5. I try to stay off it. Like I know some people will take 5-minute structures when the trend is strong. Yeah,
I like looking at it when I want to exit. When I want to exit or I want to enter.
Yeah, I noticed that too, because yesterday I exited based on a 15-minute when I could have gotten out a lot earlier on the 5. But I mean, that's, yeah, I'm fine with it because my risk reward makes up for it, so it's okay.
I heard that life is expensive in Singapore.
Yeah, a Tesla costs like 300,000 yeah.
What?
What? What kind of Tesla?
The new one, the model whatever, the model 3, 4, S. Yes, I forgot the number. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's like the iPhone is the X and the R and the S.
Yeah. Well, a Honda Civic is 100-ish. So there you go. Yeah, we have this thing called COE. So every new car has it.
COE?
Yeah, it's like
Is
certificate.
it for like emissions and or something like that?
No, it's just a certificate of entitlement. And
Oh,
then we have road tax. All sorts of nonsense here. Because we are so small. We need to curb the cars. What made you not take the break of the previous bullish candle on GG? Lloyd, so basically I have this zone here at 250, right? So when that 30-minute candle actually rejected, I didn't like it already because it didn't even close above. So I wasn't gonna take that long. Plus, earlier on, I think on Raja's stream, this 1 hour closing below the recent 1 hour support actually didn't really give me as much confirmations for longs. So it's either chop or I really need a 30-minute strong confirmation before I would take it back up. So that's why.
Yeah, because that was the initial buys this morning, hoping for the continuation past the like higher time frame resistance, and then it came back down and broke everyone's like took out everyone's runners.
Yeah. Oh no, I meant a sell below previous. Oh no, again, this whole area is just dirty, so I want confirmations. I'm not gonna take an impulse entry anywhere here. I'm just gonna hit a wick and then I'm gonna bounce. So no. So
How Rakil would say, it's goat shit, goat crap.
definitely. Okay, so Danush, how much percentage gain you make every month? I think conservatively 2 to 3. And to someone who asked earlier, no, I don't have a verified account. So I can't be bothered with it. Question, why not trade GA and GN? GA and GN are expensive for me, so I don't trade them lens.
Ellen, thank you for having us. I'm gonna head out. I have to go to the gym. Everyone have a good day.
Thank you. Did I take any trade yet? Nope, AJ, nothing. I'm still waiting. So on this next, let's have a look at EJ. Yeah, so EJ, maybe a shot on this close, since he already rejected 3 times, and then on the 30 it's also rejecting. I'm considering shots on EJ actually. How long have I been trading? 7 years in total. Around there.
I just turned out the losing trade. I think the reason I lost was because I saw the 4-hour wick and then I saw the 30-minute creating a support, but look at the 1 hour, it broke the higher low of the actual like movement because it was price was creating higher highs, higher lows.
Yeah.
So it got to 136 or 400.
Yeah.
And then the price came back and broke the higher low.
Yeah.
Which should have told me like
Be
buys
careful.
were not valid at this point.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's not that it's not valid, it's just that you need a much stronger confirmation. Yeah.
I'm definitely like looking for buys. If I'm gonna enter this again, I would wait for price to break the resistance it just created. Maybe I can enter as an impulse entry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna have to wait. Right now it's I guess it's sells.
EJ at 4 hour support. Yeah, CS, this whole area is just messy, so even if I were to enter short, it will only be with half risk on this resistance. Yeah. Yeah, everyone sees like this zone being a problem also. Or Zhao this one, right? Yeah, I think, but where's your... Okay. Yeah, but no, I don't really like the impulse move there, that's all. For GG. Yeah, good call on the half race.
Go, let's drop.
Gold. Did you get your resistance that formed? Ooh, nice resistance. There you go.
Yeah.
Now you can set it.
I'm already in.
Yeah. What do you think of 15-minute closing without a wick? On what pair? Oh, this one? I'm not entering then. I'm waiting for 30-minute closes. So even on EJ, yeah, because of this zone here, it's fine. I'm still waiting. Because if I take a trade like this, if I wait for the 30 to close, right, I'm aiming for the lower zone anyway. I'm disregarding this dirty area over here. Because with the 30-minute close, it has the juice to push further. That's why I'm just waiting. I don't want to grab just 10. Have I tried swing trading on the weekly time frame? No, it's too slow. Not for me. Doesn't suit my personality. The current 30-minute candle close is bearish. Entering sell is a good idea. Well, you would need to see how it closes. That's for sure. If there's no wick, would you still enter? I would be a bit more cautious. And it also depends on where your stop loss is gonna be and how big a profit you want, right? Because if I'm entering, so let's say this candle closes like this, there's a 30-minute resistance, and I'm only aiming to be taking profit at 135,700, then my risk reward is not really what I want, because this is 25 for 23, so no, not for me. But you might want to get it because you are just aiming for 10, right? But it's a negative risk reward. Ooh, someone entered.
No, I did not enter. Actually, when my buy was closed at break even,
yeah.
So after the break of that bullish wick in the in the second last candle,
yeah.
I took a sell.
Oh,
now I could
wow.
close the half position.
Wow, okay. How many trades do you take a day?
No, actually, that was my second trade.
Okay.
So that was the last. I took that risk as a last because in the last trade I closed at the break even. So that was the last chance I took. So I'm done for the day.
Ah, okay.
Actually, I was unable to take the trade with Raja.
Yeah, but
So that's why I took two trades now.
yeah. But it was good that you didn't take that one though. It was really messy unless you could hold it through all that chop. Oh, 15 and 30 is trash. 1 hour more clean could go up to retest against that resistance and then die. DJ got no more opportunities to enter sell. I actually think if it breaks below here, you would have an opportunity once it retests this 136 level. How many bullets left in my pocket? 3. I have not taken anything. We consider the 136 support being cleared now. Anil, no, the candle hasn't closed. A break does not equal to the zone being broken. I would consider the zone broken when it closes below. So now, this candle's retracing is good because it's leaving a wick for me to continue down. So yeah, let's see how this 30 closes.
Sorry, so I was on the phone call. So I was saying like when I took a buy, so I thought it will go up, but when it came back, so I made a mind like now it create a resistance and the trend is still bearish. So for a second trade, I like waited for the signal and I took the trade there.
But I thought you wanted it to go, like you were more of the buyers that would go up to 136.6, right?
Yeah, my overall bias is still
bullish,
but I just consider like for the time being it went bearish.
Okay. Yes. You only grab 10 usually, right?
Sorry?
You only grab 10 on your trades, right? Usually?
Yes, just more than 10 pips.
Okay.
My entry was at, let me, 0.94. So when I closed the half, it was around, let me check.
136, I guess.
995, yeah. Yeah, so almost 10 pips. According to Raja, 10 pips are enough for the day.
Yeah. Depends on how you... I think it really depends on you as a trader. So everyone has their own preferences. No wrong, no right.
No, I'm going to make a slogan. 10 pips a day keeps you away from the doctor.
Can you explain why you don't like a candle without a wick?
It doesn't... It shows me that price doesn't really have range to continue lower. So when a candle has... Okay, if you look at the candle, right, wicks basically means that there was enough selling pressure to push it down to a certain level. And then after that, the buyer stepped in to push it back up, right? So if there was some intention to reach that price, there will be more intention to push it down again. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. Yeah.
So that's why if it doesn't have a wick, it means like, oh, no one managed to sell it further than that.
So if you go on gold and you see the 15-minute candle that closed without wick,
on
but
gold?
the other one, the other one pushed a bit.
Yeah.
Does it mean that like still that 15-minute close without wick, so it can't push lower?
No, it doesn't mean that it can't. It just means that okay, so if you look at just this structure like this, right? Basically you would have some kind of minor support over here. So if this area here would be minor support, right? So now that your candle actually pushed and then it had no wick and it was near this support level, I would just be more cautious and I'll secure my profits first. Because either way, you can still hop in another trade when it breaks below and then comes further down. But at least you wouldn't be caught with another retracement when the thing just bounces back up. Yeah, so it's like a warning sign. So it's higher probability that it does a bounce. But you can always get in again, so yeah.
Hey, I got a question if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So if you look at GJ on the 30-minute, there is no, the previous 30-minute candle, or the 30-minute candle right now, it doesn't have a top wick.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I'm trying to figure that out for a while now.
Okay, to me, okay, so we look at just the 1 hour, right? So previous 1 hour candle, because the 1 hour now is still open technically, correct? So the previous 1 hour will give me some direction. So the fact that it closed below its most recent support on the hour is telling me that price wants to push lower. And then as you get more recent price action, which is this 30-minute candle, the fact that it doesn't have that top doesn't have much of a top wick, it means that the buyers are not able to push the price up anymore. So that's why I would prefer to sell it down, even though there is a range here and there's a zone in my way. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But would it make a top wick later on, or no, not necessarily, right?
It really depends, yeah. Because I think some people are saying that this is a liquidity grab on the 4 hour and whatever not, but I don't really think that far because we don't know how low the candles want to push. So I'm just reading the most recent price action. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Would you put a sell stop somewhere below?
No, not today. Because today is full of news and then I just don't like getting wicked and then I get hit at my stop loss. So just wait for confirmations on the close and I'll give the candle a bit of time to pull back a little and then I'll take it when it crosses the body. I think it's possible to hold EJ cells down to 123 too. Oh, that's really low. Adam, it's really messy if you want to go all the way to 200. So just, I have 124 as an area it might bounce and then again around 123,800, so it's not a smooth ride down. But if we go up to the higher time frames, let's say we look at the 4 hour, let's see. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner, but I think that would be a swing trade already. Yes. So if you're taking it as a swing, the way you manage it might be a bit different as well.
Leonor?
Yeah?
Do you mind if I explain my point of view
Yeah,
on
yeah,
this?
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so on GJ, basically what I think is, I think on the level of 135 and 900, I think there's a potential new support to be formed. So
900.
after 135 and 100.
Okay.
So I think there's a zone where support could be formed. So to continue its way up, basically, because I think we're still bullish. And this selling,
It's
which
15
is
hours.
sorry guys, and this selling which is coming now is just a correction of the move.
Yeah.
So basically, this is my point of view.
Yeah. So originally, this whole area here was a zone to me. Basically between 136 to 137, like what you said. So I know I know it's gonna be messy. Yeah.
Exactly. So I wouldn't trade in that area. I would wait rather for a support to be created. So then we can buy.
Mm.
Don't say yes. Okay. Yes. Write the answer on the die and complete the addition sentence with the number missing. Okay. Perfect. Got it. Thank you. Camila. Wow.
You have to, sorry.
Yeah, so on this candle, right? On this hourly close, the 1 hour close bearish, 30-minute also close bearish with a wick below. So I'm watching for this pullback to come back down below the bodies, and then I'll consider, and I'll take it with half risk, short. Yeah, but only half. So now, yeah, now I'm in. I actually don't. Okay, so you guys can let me know what you think. I don't think 136 is really the zone. I think what I didn't get your name earlier. I think what whoever that spoke earlier said 135 900 is actually the zone. Yeah.
It's me. It's me.
Yeah. So definitely there's still space for me to take it lower. But either way, this if you want to trade this whole area here, just please lower your risk. That's all I'm saying.
It took a sell here.
Yeah, 136 is not my zone.
Okay.
It's Marine zone.
I mean, it's okay. As
Yeah.
long as
Because earlier, if you remember my stream, right, I think I was at 135.8, I think.
yeah, I understand.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just reading the 1 hour candles.
May I ask your take profit?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just pull it up. 135.700.
135.700.
Yeah.
That's your first take profit or last
Overall.
take profit?
Yeah, the full take
Okay.
profit. Yeah.
I mean, looking at previous market structure, this should hold.
Hmm.
Like we did a sell yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
It's all doing the same thing. So I'm expecting if price is going to range until tomorrow.
Yeah.
This sell should work out. But your stop loss is too large.
Well, you know how I take my trades, right, bro?
Yeah.
I don't take 10 pip stop losses. So the thing is, so I know some people are saying it's going to pull back. For me, if it pulls back and then it breaks above this zone, then I'll just cut the whole trade. So I'm banking on this support that was actually created beforehand to hold. That's why my zone is above. Yeah.
What I would like to see is once it closes below your support, create a resistance also below the support at 136.150. Then make a sell down to 135.900.
Yeah.
Followed by the next target that you have, which is your final.
Well,
support.
this.
Yeah. So that one, if let's say the new resistance forms again here, then that's when I stack my position.
You can take a second entry.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, but this was definitely a risky trade, so that's why I called it out with only half risk. Yeah. Reason why I saw it is because this 1 hour closed below support, next one waked up and then respected that previous resistance, so and closed lower with a lower low and a lower high, so that's why I took it. $37,045. Okay, so I'm short, I'm not long. Okay, so now that it broke above the 1 hour, right? So I'm just gonna cut half. Because it was risky from the beginning anyway. Yeah, so I closed the whole trade. No, Richard, it was close on the 30 when I took it. Yeah, I lowered my stop loss to account for this. I lowered my position size to account for the larger stop loss. So it because you buy at support. I didn't buy, I sold it. Yeah, GG has been difficult, I bet. You're right. Yeah, so it was riskier because like I said, I was selling towards this zone that I had.
Well, this.
Yeah. So that's why I went half risk. Yeah, look. Stop loss just got hit. Okay. So now if at 15 forms, I might consider again. But I'll see.
That probably could be a liquidity grab
to
the upside that will push it down.
Yeah. I still think it
Still, I
comes
think-
down. But it's just a tough.
Still,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was talking about the zone I told previously about under 35,900, which I think it's very hard zone to break.
Yeah.
Hey, Eleanor. I think safe sells are from 135,963. It's if you look at the 4-hour.
Well, this.
Where I would sell GJ.
135,960.
Yeah, below that.
Why though? Why only this area? Wouldn't
I
there
see
be
this.
resistance here?
Yeah.
So
Because
below
it's
that.
yeah, if like 1 hour or 30 minutes would close below that area, I think it will push it down. This is what I was looking for sells since pre-New York. Like if sales would happen, I would have done that. But below that area, I just wouldn't sell it.
EJ might have been the better sell earlier.
I think tomorrow gonna be a great day. A lot of volatility.
Yeah. Even if I wanted to trade today, I'm just gonna keep it max at half risk. It's still chopping in this whole area, so I'm gonna be very careful about my next entry. But tomorrow is BOE though, so that's another problem. Break off 135.92. Yeah. I think the fact that we're all calling out different zones around this area is just a point to note. Breakout happened in this area, 136.
Man, what's going on with you?
I have no idea. Said thinks it's a fake out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's just chop. I am going to be really careful on my next entry.
This
Let's
is
just... Yep, it's flipping. Like a roti prata.
Impulse entry.
Long.
Yeah.
There's no trading.
Stop loss is like 20 pips. Never. I took 2 trades today. One was a win, one was a loss.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Third one is it has to be really good.
Yeah. You would get pickier and pickier each time you take a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now, just check.
So earlier I was also looking at EJ. So it had like too big. My risk reward wasn't there for me on EJ, that's why I couldn't take the shot. So I took it on GJ instead. This was like negative risk reward. And then now on the left it's just in that messy area. If you look on the 1 hour. Yeah.
You said your R&R was negative?
Yeah, the RR was negative on EJ for me, so I didn't even bother. But it's not gonna be a clean drop, I think. Bye Joel, thank you. Yeah. I would really prefer not to trade today. I'm really okay like not taking a trade actually. Given like how it's chopping. Even on GU I think the structure is also not clean. Like now it's at support and it's holding around that area.
Well,
What happened to go? Let's see. Ooh, it stopped right there. See you out of go.
Yeah, you reversed.
Yeah.
Hopefully I exit.
Yeah. So I think that was like a warning. It's like a warning to me anyway.
Yeah, I think we're like in the big range. And like Ted was saying, it's gonna go at 50 or 90.
Yeah.
So
Anything
I'm
above.
I'm waiting for the news here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least you ended up in profit, so it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I think now is not the best time to trade.
Yeah. Just gonna
I like to see the structure to be formed before taking another trade.
even you're a bit muffled. Like I can hear but it's a bit muffled.
I was saying that we'll wait for price structure to be out then before we take any trade, because now we are not going anywhere. If you take a sell just now, you'll be in drawdown. Just now you're gonna take a buy, you
also draw down.
So just wait for the market to settle down, then we take the trade in. Otherwise it will just be ranging again.
Yeah.
Instead you are ranging in the next zone.
Based on the 1 hour like previous support that turn resistance. That's just what's happening here. But unless it breaks above, then yeah, you would have your buy signal. But if it doesn't break above this area, you just chop around in between here. Grapple, what's this? Yeah. The longer GJ stays in this steady ranging area, trade's gonna get much more difficult. Because if price stays in a range for a long time, it's gonna create a lot of minor support and resistance. And target will be getting narrower. Yeah, you're right. But the thing is, as long as you just go up the time frames, because now the lower time frames are really messy. So even the 4 hours is messy, so that should say something. So if you take trades, just be more conservative about your take profits. Don't look for like 50 pip moves anymore. You just go for the nearest zone and then grab it and go. If you want to trade the range. So
How this friend that's watching the live right now, he's asking me about GU buys.
Who?
This friend just texted me. He's watching the live, so he's asking me about GU buys.
GU buys.
Well, it's okay. So on the left, there's a mess, right? He's on live, right? So you can hear me. Yeah. So on the left, it's a mess. If you want to take it, just be aware that there's some kind of like on the handphone.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Okay, got it. Sorry, D. My bad. I muted everyone at one go. Yeah. So
no problem.
Yeah. So there's like, so if you look here at 120,299, right? So I'm gonna draw this line. Yeah. If he takes along here, he needs to know that price is gonna chop around first before it continues up. This is an hour support.
Yeah, he's more like a scalper, so
okay.
maybe he could make a little money there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna retest that level still.
Yeah, I would rather wait for the retest above this level and then take. Since he scalps, this level should be way more than enough for him to scalp.
Yeah.
But I would wait for new support to form above my gray zone.
Okay.
Yeah. Safer. It's safer to me.
But what I feel, I think it will still range before
GU.
Yes. Because you're gonna have news in like 4 hours time.
Yeah. So it might also it might between this area. That's why I said Tina will be above. But I mean his friend scalp, so he might be able to come out with this. I don't know how he trades, so yeah, it's just Tina above the grid. My chart. Who's this? Skylash. Buy above 136, 590. Sell below 136. Yeah, you're just trying to avoid the wicks. Yeah, like the idea. Basically, if you want to be completely safe, just avoid this entire area here. Avoid it, and then come back tomorrow.
Anyway, just now before Raja's stream, there's a guy who took a GCAT, right?
Yeah. Well, how was it? Let's see.
100 pips already.
Shit. Damn. Yeah, he took it like this. Oh. Yeah. Wow, shit. It just broke all. Yeah, it broke all the zones that we were talking about. Gross. Let me see.
I think he's sleep because it's in New Zealand.
Yeah. I know you may be sleeping, but the FOMC really moved dollar yen dramatically. It depends. If they decide to adjust the interest rates, then yes. But if they hold it steady at whatever that they have been leaving it at 0.25, right? It's gonna be a non-event.
But if it were to hold the same, what I will feel it will actually create a surge up. Then after that, the market will correct itself by coming down. Because if there's nothing changed, it's also a good news. But eventually, once the market absorbs it, it will still come back to the original level.
But what's the original level?
Before the news. That's the level before the news. Or it's already being absorbed in the market. This is the two scenario that I have.
I think it's priced in,
Yeah,
especially about dollar yen.
Yep, if it's already priced in, then you won't see any move. If it's not, then it remains the same in interest rate.
Shoots, I cut zoom off, my bad. Sorry. I pressed it too fast.
Yeah,
correct.
So if the news came out as the same as it is forecast, then if it's not absorbed by the market, it will bring in a bullish move, but that will be corrected in like half an hour time. That is what happened in NFP also.
Yeah. But NFP is a bit different, you see, because for FOMC, right, they've been holding rates constant for like the longest time since that last increase. So when that happened, right, market did have a very big reaction, I think. So I forgot what that date was. You can have a look on the charts, then we'll be more sure. Latest interest rate adjustment. But NFP, like, it's slightly different from the Fed interest rate, because it's harder for them to change an interest rate than for the NFP news actually. Like, they need more votes for it to pass through. What's the date?
Being a last time, I don't think.
I remember it was I think it was within this year actually.
The entire chart.
Yep.
EU is going to be in a big short, yes, if the interest rate is good. Euro melting PY futures.
Ooh, I think I found it. Same. So this one. Let's see. So this one, it was previously at 125, right? Then they cut it by 1%. So March. March 15th. I'm just curious since we have nothing on. Yeah, so this was that move. There's two. So it dropped like 200 pips, which is a lot for UJ. But if you don't adjust the rates, so if you just look historically on the charts, right?
It'll be July 29.
Yeah, it's so July 29 and June 10. So nothing. It's a non-event, I think. So there's two. July 29. Yeah, nothing. A state of nothingness. In fact, the market sold off before that. And then it just popped. Then there's support or resistance at 136.14. Yes. Ranko P. I have a zone there. Oh, now my trade wants to come down. Best. At least it's still rejecting the zone. I'm not taking another shot. Do you think valid a sell below 30-minute area? Carlos, you mean like when it breaks below the body? No. I think it's risky if you want to trade into this wall. Like now, yes, I see this rejection and I took it earlier. But the way it has been able to wake back up, right, just shows me that GJ wants to chop in this entire area. So, not for me anymore. It smacked me one time. I'm not gonna let it smack me again. If I were to take any shots, it would only be below 900. 135, 900.
Then you'll be in the consolidation area.
But at least it's cleaner on the immediate left, you see. Rather than this area, when it's all wicks. I rather have bodies.
I think tomorrow will be very nice, man.
Yeah.
Break in either way will give you more than 20 to 30 pips.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I am still having a long bias because it's so much cleaner when you go up.
Melissa, I don't think UJ is a buy yet. So, just because like, if you look down from the daily, right, it's just been red candles all the way down. So, no, this tiny green candle on the 30-minute, yes, it's breaking above. If you want to take longs, most likely you should be able to come like only around this area before you come back down. So, the trade doesn't make sense in terms of risk reward. I still think it comes down because if you go up the time frame, right, there's still space for it to fall. And UJ is definitely very difficult to trade today with news coming. Ooh, looks like EJ broke past the 30 area on the left. Okay, let's see now.
Now I think if we see the Harley candle on the 1 hour for GJ, all that wick could push down the price, in my opinion.
Yeah, possibly. I'm gonna... Because now London closes later by an hour. So this timing now is supposed to be slow. So usually I'll be jumping in on a trade already, but I realized daylight saving started. So I don't think there's volume yet. Yeah, we need to wait another hour. Yeah.
That's risky.
Yeah.
And after that, the stop loss. Where would you put the stop loss if you enter now?
So high, definitely above the weight. No way, man. No way. Already broke my first rule. It's not even 1.5 R. No.
0.5.
Yeah. Because the thing is, my hit rate is definitely not as high as Raja's. Raja's hit rate is just insane. So I cannot take a 1:2. I don't really want to take a negative R rate. I don't have a 70-80% win rate, man. Godlike. William, Would you be chasing the trade just because of all the candles? No, future way. I'm not selling EJ. I didn't realize I didn't even look at it. Yeah, because on the left here, right? We cleared, yes, we cleared this messy area. Okay, so that's good. And then we cleared this second area now. So if you want to take this, then just wait for new resistance to form at 124 and then take it down. But you would come into another resistance at 123,850. So just messy. Why am I not trading EU? Because both markets are open now. Talk to Jerry.
Man, what's going on with GJ? So much uncertainty, like indecision.
Yeah. But you see,
How
like,
big is the switch?
sorry?
How big did it go up?
20 plus.
Like
30, almost 30.
25 pips, 30 pips?
Yeah, I know because like my stop loss was 25, I remember. So it went out, hit me on the rest of the trade.
Oh, you got caught?
Yeah,
25? Damn.
Yeah, but it's okay because I entered with half risk. There was a risk that if the zone didn't hold, I would want to be out of the trade anyway. Yeah, so when it flipped above my hourly candle, I already cut half. And then I let the rest close me out. Yeah.
Yeah, good management.
Yeah, I already gave it space. If it goes further up, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I'll call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't wanna.
Oh, future way. Okay. Yeah,
EJ
EJ no sells today. It's 30. If you want, just wait for new resistance here. But not a very big range to trade. So I'm not even looking at EJ already.
I have noticed that it's been moving a lot more now on Asian session though.
EJ?
Usually it does not move at all.
Mm.
But this week and last week, Asian session has had movements. And it would go all the way to like London session and then come to ours. Basically, there was a lot of volume.
Have you been trading Asia?
No, I wasn't. It's just that when I look at it, like I just go back to what I missed, and I would see like what happened yesterday or what happened 2 days ago, and you
okay.
Yeah.
Boris is speaking. What?
Right now?
I don't know. Someone just said Boris is speaking. This. The tweet. The hell? Where's Boris? I don't know. Someone just sent it, so I'm like, where? I think it's a tweet.
Is it on YouTube?
Sorry?
Or are they talk? Is it on the group chat or on YouTube?
Yeah, someone on YouTube said Boris is speaking, but I don't see anything. Do you have a standard pip range for a stop loss, like maximum 15? I would say nothing more than 20, 30 max. But it really depends on my zones. So, but definitely I don't think I've exceeded 30. 30 is just really huge for an intraday swing. Do I have a fixed time when I finish the live? Yes, London close. I have 2 streams, like 5 AM till Raja comes on, and then after Raja till London close daily. UK Parliament. Ooh, okay. Boris Johnson faces. Wow, they're questioning him. Interesting. Oh man, all the more I don't want to touch GJ. William, EJ is messy down and the risk reward is not worth me trading it short. Because if you look at my zones, right? My next zone, where price ended up, it ended up right smack in the middle of my range. So I don't have enough to take it. Enough risk reward to take it. I guess there should be nothing then.
It's about outcomes, not only process. This bill has breathtakingly wide powers following our departure from the EU. This is about how those powers are implemented, and no other amendment in this group does that.
Andrew Bowie.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Is this current?
Yeah, it's live. I don't know, I'm watching it and I just keep laughing because it's such a joke. The fact that they can just give no peeps about international law is just interesting. Oh, is that all? It says live. Oh, it streamed 4 hours ago. My bad.
Oh, this was for today, 4 hours ago? Or?
I don't know, I just clicked this. Isn't it this?
The people who have symptoms, coughs and colds that they get anyway.
What is this? Oh, it's the House of Commons now. Ah, okay. Yeah, that day someone was saying that it's the House of Commons would have their say with him, right? I think Virus or something was saying that day. So he's probably getting grilled. Oh, Ethan, at least they don't have anyone crying in Parliament. Okay, be right back. If anyone wants to watch this.
Positive test. Just a final reflection, Chair. We knew at the start of the pandemic, everyone has agreed, the evidence my committee has taken was that the virus spread because we didn't have enough testing capacity to test asymptomatic people. 6 months on, it feels like we've been here before. In April, the Secretary of State had to take a personal grip to increase the capacity. Will you and he do that to sort out the crisis that we have in the testing capacity?
I can assure you, Mr. Clark, that everything is being done that we possibly can to increase testing capacity. And I just remind the committee, including automation, batch testing, securing supplies abroad. Today we are commissioning 2 new labs, or a total of 4 new labs that we are building, as you will know, across the country. We've hired another 300 people. Testing capacity just in the last 2 weeks has gone up 10%. And I've given him the figure of 500,000 per day that we aim to reach by the end of October. And just to remind you, Mrs. Sabert, before people run down the UK's efforts, it really is worth bearing in mind that we are now testing more per head of population than France and Germany and Spain, and conducted more tests than any other European country.
But could I just emphasise, though, that if the schools start falling over for lack of tests, that will disrupt everything, the economy and everything. And Manningtree School in my constituency, 97% of pupils came back when it reopened. They've only got 88% of pupils there now. They've got a staff member off waiting for a test for one of their children, and they've got 13 pupils off waiting for tests. Well, how will we prioritise testing for schools to keep them operating?
Well, just to, perhaps, Sir Bernard, you weren't listening.
I can't imagine being grilled by so many people. Maybe people think that the House of Commons will stop Boris. That's why the pound has been bullish. If his thing passes, technically it should be bearish, I think, for the pound. Bad for UK. That's what I understand from passing his bill. This stream on YouTube. Yeah, so if you Google or YouTube the UK Parliament, yes, it's live now. And yeah, well, they don't wear masks there. They don't have social distancing. Wow, look at GJ.
Entering now would be really risky because anything he says could move the price.
Yeah. Like earlier, this might have looked like a short to someone because of that big rejection, right? But then immediately you just get flipped. Like GJ flipped you. Why is it going bullish? Because he's getting grilled. It's just, I think every answer he gives is just gonna make GJ go up, down, up, down. If you look at the 1 minute, it's probably hell. Let's see, just for fun. Roller coaster. Let's have a look at EJ. Yeah, nothing much. Thoughts on GN? It's at support. Are you trying to go long? Uyoma?
Okay, bye everybody. Have a good day.
Bye bye. Oyama, why don't you just send me your chart and then I can see whether like your zones work out? Because right now, definitely it's a buy because price has already moved, but where do you want to buy till? Yeah, that might be a bit more helpful. You don't like GJ long now? No. Just risky. Especially with this dude getting grilled now. So if anyone wants to leave the stream,
Minister for the Civil Service.
I don't think there'll be any trades, so just saying. It's just more risky than I like. So as not to waste everyone's time. What time does this news end? I don't know, William. However long they take to grill him. Is there a timing? how you're still in the trade. Let's see. Oh, you took it down and up. Wow. Why? Oh, okay. You got a different signal from me. Yeah, so see, my chart closed bearish. Yours is bullish. Ding ding. I would have never taken it because it was bearish on mine. Yeah. Future is just a different broker, different market maker. He uses FXCM, so that happens sometimes. Yeah. What would you... So this was just 30 minutes support with a wick. That's why you took it? Because this is recently formed. Nah, Julian, I don't think there's anything because Boris is getting grilled. Huge rejection and close bullish. Ah, okay, got it. Coming back up to this area again. Area here on top. I cleaned it off because it was messy, but apparently it's still holding. So I have this zone here, which is support, resistance, came back up testing as resistance. So I think it holds because there's so many wicks that rejected that area. I'm just gonna leave it. If it's messy, I'm sorry. Look to the left of the 1 hour. Current rejection is actually previous 1 hour rejection zone. GJ, Ethan. I think I drew it up like this. I just saw the big move down. Yeah, Julian, I was monitoring it, but it closed. So I was looking to enter somewhere here, but it closed too big, and it ended up like with. So it would have been a 26 pip stop loss for 20 pip risk reward. So not for me. Yeah, it's not just the stop loss size. The risk reward is negative. So no. If only. Let's see. UJ did nothing. Shopping. How do you know it's a resistance before? No, Future Way was already resistant. I just cleaned it off. This middle zone here was resistance earlier. I just cleaned it off because there were just too many minor zones here. But if you look left, it was formed yesterday as support. Maybe your lower support resistance should be a bit more underneath the 136, 145. This one? I drew this because of the 1 hour, but now this is irrelevant because GJ is closing above. So previously, this held. Now it does. Yeah, that minor zone is not holding anymore, so. Could EJ have been taken on the retest of the daily resistance once it broke the 30-minute candle? Where's your daily? This one? Same as me? 124, 400? Retest on the 30, I think you mean? On the 15? Retest of the daily resistance once it broke the... Oh, you mean like an impulse entry short? Something like when it broke below here. Jiao. Nice catch. You can go off already. End of class. As an impulse entry, I wouldn't even take it. See, my risk reward is just always negative. Because I had an issue with this zone here, so that would be somewhere I would aim. And potentially maybe this area. But this level, this zone, this range in between this area is just messy. If we look left on the 1 hour, right? I don't like it. So, see. There are no clean candles coming down. Yeah. It was okay giving it up. But I took GJ for a loss. Tricked me. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.
Eleanor?
Yeah?
Thank you very much for the stream and everything.
Yep, no worries.
I'll just register on Discord because I never had Discord before.
Oh yeah, I just
registered.
Yeah. I just posted the links inside so that it's a bit easier for you guys to get it because I can't post links on YouTube.
Yeah, I got it. No, I never had the application. I just made an account and I joined the channel.
Yeah. I don't talk much inside, but it's mainly for me to post links because I haven't really set it up proper yet, but I'm in the midst of doing something.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you.
No worries.
That's all.
See you if I see you.
See you tomorrow. Yeah, of course. See you tomorrow.
See you. What time do I start in the morning? UK timing. My first stream is at 5 AM Eastern, so I don't know what time that is for UK. Fabian, what are you expecting for a buy on GJ? Honestly, everything on GJ now is high risk, but if you really need to trade, this candle should be cleared. This big one here should be cleared, but you need to wait for like new support to be formed around this area on the lower time frames. So this candle, firstly, criteria number 1, this 30-minute candle needs to close above, right? At least higher than this wicks on the left to show some bullish momentum continuing up. Yeah, but then just wait for maybe a 15-minute support or something, and then just continue taking up. But it's risky. I say again, it's risky. Which way? Use FXCM. No, I use Wender all the time already. I don't like FXCM, it has gaps. What chart do you trade mostly from? My execution time frame is 30 usually. You go for buy from 136 250. Where's 136 250 here? To 450 if it closes above 250. No, I need a close above this zone. Yeah, future way. Sometimes they close different, but I just been using it and I don't like gaps on my charts. So Wender has never really had gaps. So I just stick to it. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I agree with Ethan. FXCM prices have been very different before too. I really think GJ is tradable. Not tradable, you mean? Or tradable? How can we join your Zoom? Links are on your screen. See? Thoughts on AUDJPY? It's ranging based on the daily. Again, Oyama, why don't you tell me what you see and I can tell you what I see. It's a bit difficult. If you ask me to check every single pair, it's a bit difficult. Yeah, Rollins is not tradable. I'm actually really not going to take anything. I took a loss earlier, so I took this one here because it's 1 hour close below support, and then the next one also rejected that zone and then closed lower with a lower high and a lower low. So I took the shot when it flipped, put back and then flipped back down. Then I cut it when it came back up above this 1 hour candle. Thank you, Tek Ming. Just FYI guys, if you type private, YouTube still can see. Just saying. But thank you for the support. I noticed that when there's a wick so big after a rejection like this, and the candle closes in the opposite trend direction, it usually indicates a change in trend or at least a considerable pullback. This is why I took the trade. Yeah. I mean, this wick right here at 130, I think the reason why it also bounced because 136 is a psychological level and technically you had the support form there already, so it should bounce. Filling the wick definitely because we were already waiting for this wick to be filled initially. But nice catch. Yeah. Mine was bearish, so too bad for me. But I was still like, I was more inclined to see price coming down than up, to be frank. Yeah, I get why you see it. Beirut, you too, as in you were more inclined to sell it. Yeah. Yeah. I used the higher time frame and yet I got burned. So no GJ trades for me today. Today's just a day to test your discipline. This was a nice close above the zone, above this support level that was previously held. So now GJ should continue to fill the candle on the left. But your stop loss is just huge. Yeah. Just avoid it, to be honest. Just take a day off. No reason to trade it. Candle above 136. Bull. William, just see if you can get support off a zone, like this most recent support, and then one you can take it long. But be aware that there's also this resistance earlier. Thank you, Simbi. Sexy bar. Okay, let's see. What is the great target? The daily highs at 302. Another trade only after support form to get around 10 pips to the top. Yeah, how many trades do you take a day? What's your max? 3? 2? Oh, okay, no, go off, bye. I'm gonna kick you from the group. Go. You already had profits. Your profits was like good. I mean, technically this should be your last bullet, right? And this area up, if you want to grab this 10, you know this would be riskier. Maybe you can just take a bit of your profits if you really wanted to risk it, but not your full risk. I'm having trouble growing my account. I'm not making losses. I'm not breaking profits either. It's been a month and my balance is not increasing. Any tips? Wow, that's a very big question. Number one, do you journal? If you journal, it'll be easy to spot why you're making the mistakes. If anyone wants a journal, okay, since we have like time to show. If anyone, I strongly advocate journaling. My journal is a pain to fill in, but I do it every day and it has helped me. So if you're on the Discord, the link is on your screen, I think somewhere on the yellow part. You can click into the announcements part. My trade journal template is there, so you can have a look. Yeah, I see I took a loss too. Today is really difficult, so just chill today. And the rare GJ will take whole 30-minute candle. Meaning? Yeah, I took it off like the 1 hour. I took it as a with 1 hour analysis and I got stopped. So there's something definitely funny with GJ today. Plus there's this news going on now also. I think that's why. Beirut. Notion is so much better than Trello, right? It's a lot easier to use. You have a lot of different like views. You guys want to ask me things, I'm actually more contactable on IG rather than Discord. Just saying. This. Oh, wrong chart. Nope. How long will I stream? I usually go till midnight because London closes at midnight. But I doubt we'll get anything tonight. So I'm gonna open it for probably about another 15 minutes on the close, and then I'm gonna call it. Tomorrow I stream again at 5 a.m. Eastern till when Raja starts. What is NU? OCD. Do you want to send me your chart? What time for SG? Oh, 5 p.m. Melissa. Yes, 5 a.m. Eastern. So for Singaporeans, it's 5 to 6:30 p.m. and 9 to 12 midnight. Yes, I know what NU is. What do you want me to do with the chart? Demo, you want to chat private? You can DM me on IG. Link is on your screen. Can you see the link? I think you should be able to see the IG link, right? The Qwertyelfx thing. Japan session? Huh? Oh, XXX. Okay, no. No funny chats. I will block you. Someone tried to say funny things to me. I blocked them on IG and Discord. I use it too, but I think I have the old version. Not sure. Oh, I can't. Okay, so previously I uploaded it and then I think it had some other stuff in it, so I cleaned it up. This should be the latest one that you see. Should look something like this. So you can keep this, just duplicate this link and then fill in your trading plan. I will not be able to see it, okay, unless you want to share it. So then just use this template. Fill in your trade. Just follow whatever questions that I ask. I ask myself these questions as well. If you think there are a lot, you don't need some of them, just take them off. If you think you want more, just add them in. Really personal. See what I meant earlier. In the 5-minute time frame, happened the same when I took the trade. As in for you to take it long? I don't get it, Joe. The wick. Okay, wait, what did you say earlier? So when this thing wicks like that, you think that it should come back to test and clear the wick?
Can you hear me?
Yes, okay, good.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So what I was trying to explain is that whenever I see a rejection, like the last bullish candle you see there, with the long wick on the opposite direction,
yeah,
usually what I notice is that before, even if the price continues on that direction, before it goes back to fill the wick.
Oh, does this happen a lot of the times?
Well, I noticed that it happens a lot of times. That's why I took the trade earlier, the one that I sent you.
Oh, so it happens on the 15 and the 30 as well, or just the 5?
Well, it happens on, usually I only see the 15 and the 30, and now I just noticed on the 5 minutes, and that's why I shared with you.
Oh, okay.
So before I took, there's the same, you see the same behavior. It was coming down.
Yeah.
It had the rejection, had the wick on the opposite direction, and he went back to fill the wick before it does whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, but okay, let me ask you, what if you saw my chart like this? Because your chart, this candle was bullish, right? Would you have entered then?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So I think it really depends what color this candle closes. as well. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but I think, like I mentioned earlier, the reason why this support was actually a bit stronger because it's also at the psychological level of 136.
Yes,
so if you
that also
form it,
helped.
yeah, so if you form it, so I think you drew your zones up something like this earlier. So previously you wicked, came back, tried to test. This was sort of a test. Then after that it formed support for you. So yeah, I think it was a good trade for you to grab that 10. At
It
least
was a
even
bit
to
risky, yes.
yeah, but I'm sure you just managed it properly. So if you just take it, because I know you take about 10, right? Usually 10 pips.
Usually, yes.
Yeah, so this was definitely a range you could have traded.
Yeah, I closed 80% when he reached the previous candle's high, and I let the rest run. Closed these shortly after.
Ah, okay. Sandra, I think he was being legit. Sorry, Jao, give me a second. I think he was being legit though. This, I have a protector in the YouTube chat. She's she's banning people. Ban someone. I think he was really being legit. Let me see. You gave him a timeout. Oh no. Sandra, bring him back. I think he was being legit. Let me check my IG first before you bring him back. Yeah, I think TQ is saying don't think color matters. I think color would give you more confidence though to take the longs.
Sorry?
Color would, I mean, the way this candle closes would actually give you a bit more confidence, right?
A little bit, yes, a little bit,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so like previously I traded where my candles were all black. And honestly, if you know how to read candle structure, right? When this thing actually forms, like this is clearly if all my candles were one color, this rejection like this, I really wouldn't have taken it actually, because this just shows a clear rejection to that zone for me. Yeah. But if you notice this pattern before, okay, so that's the reason also why it's not continuing to push higher. I think it would just clear this wick and then that's it.
Yeah, afterwards I have no idea what it's going to do, but usually from what I've seen in the last month, I've been paying attention to this behavior, and most of the times it's respecting this behavior, so that's why I took the trade.
Yeah, but I think that's also why you just took most of it off there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now might be the moment to take the other 10 pips to the top, because it already formed the resistance on the 5 minutes, so it should be good to take the 10 pips now.
Was there new resistance? You mean as an impulse?
Yes.
Yeah, you would
It's
have to
breaking the
enter
high.
here. Yeah.
For those who want to risk it, I'm not taking it.
Yeah, it's definitely risky. So yes, so you're right. So this test and then this candle closing bullish, right? Yeah, you would have to get in here. If not, then I don't think you'll have your 10.
I'm close for the day.
Yeah, good. No more. You already won twice.
No.
Winning today is an achievement, guys. If you won today, you give yourself a pat on the back.
I actually made the mistake of taking a trade after making 2%.
Oh.
Yeah, so I made double of my daily goal.
Yeah.
I messed up over trading. The second trade was an overtrade. I didn't have any need to make it. So I was, I don't know, if probably lucky enough to make 1% on the third trade and be back on the green.
Oh, do you normally like stick with standard risk or like depends on the kind of setups?
Usually it's fixed risk.
Fixed. How come you went from like 1 to 2 to 1?
Usually I don't risk any more than 1%.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so the 2% loss was because you lost 2 trades?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you took the second one at 2.
No.
Yeah, my bad.
No, I won 2% on the first trade.
Oh, and then you gave it back.
Yes.
Dudes.
I won 2% on the first trade because it went over the TP and I won more than expected.
But it was during your own trading session, right? Like you didn't trade longer than you should have, like in terms of timing.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
I just start on Raja and end after you.
Yeah. And just go off and enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Price respected previous 4-hour resistance. Looking for sales. If the 30-minute candle closes bearish, 1-hour resistance for. Yeah, Crystal is honestly it's really tough. Like what we were seeing earlier is price should definitely clear this area here to the candle, but then beyond that, I don't even know if we can test 500. And I don't know if you know this. I think he's still getting grilled. Let's see. That's why I'm not taking any. So yeah, oh yes, he's still getting grilled. So yeah, the candles are losing a bit of steam, getting smaller. He has been the top performer today. I'm thinking about swing shorting GU as it approaches its daily resistance. Daily resistance at... Where's your daily resistance, Beirut? 3105? 3015, sorry.
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi there. I just wanted to say thank you for letting us join the stream today. It was
yeah,
really
of course.
appreciated. It's really, really good. I'll definitely pop in again tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
No worries.
Bye.
See you.
Thanks. Bye.
Kendrick, let's see. Continuation idea from previous 2 trades. Now price has closed back above the range and looks like it should continue to fill the previous 4-hour candle. Oh, you got the same idea as Xiao. I set a buy limit at 136 to 36 as I would have gotten a better stop loss. Order got filled and I put stops below the low of the previous 50. Okay, I think if you're expecting the 4-hour wick to fill, then yeah, I think it was the correct play. For me, I just didn't really have good risk reward, that's number 1, and there were just too many things in the way for me to take it long. Yeah, but seems like the trade management was good. How you all set a chart? Am I in any trade? No, I'm not. Yeah, nice Kendrick. Future way, the how to send a chart is on the YouTube description. And Mary1, I'm not in a trade and I don't intend to take any trades. Oh, okay. I'm gonna close the stream in 10, right? Anyone have any last minute questions?
Hey, Al.
Yeah, what's up?
Just wanted to tell you that it's doing right now the same behavior on the 15 minutes, the one that I told you earlier.
Oh yeah, the wick, right? So it'll clear this.
You see?
Yeah.
It's coming back to fill the wick.
Yeah.
So that's something that I've been noticing and maybe it took took some trades on this.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to continue up or whatever. But usually, when he does this, and he always goes back to fill the wick.
Yeah. But I mean, if you trade 10 and you like this kind of moves, honestly, emotionally it will make me feel anxious because I don't know when it will just flip against me. So definitely not for me.
Yeah,
but it's just something that you observe, and then if you keep to it, I think you need to come up with like a risk management for these kinds of trades if you want to take them, since you yourself observe them. Then probably you can protect these kinds of trades profits better.
Yeah, and it's still early because I've been paying attention to this only for about a month or so, so it's still very early to say.
Yeah, but do you have the simulator?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just try backtesting on that? I think it should give you more confidence going into next week at least. Seems like, I mean, the wick fill idea definitely is there. But it's just that how far you can go after that, that's the big question mark that you don't know. Yeah.
It's a good tip.
At least you have the simulator, so you definitely can test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ashton, I don't trade gold. Sorry. I am still a student of gold. What do you think about FOMC tonight? Are you gonna go in or just watch? No, I will be sleeping. I think it's gonna be a non-event. Yeah, gold has a lot. I know gold has a lot of volatility. I don't trade it because firstly, I know how to read overall structure, but I don't know gold's behavior like how I know GJ or GU or EJ. So that's why not for me. And plus, I prefer to take gold with us when my account's bigger because of margin requirements and stuff like that. Wow, Emil, 5R. All on EU. I think earlier I took an EU trade as well. Do you journal your backtest? Yes, I do. Just now you sent the chart. I missed it because I cut off the stream. If you want, I can have a look at it now. Wait, did you see my chart set? No, Future Way, I cannot see URLs. You need to look at how the rest of them are sending the chart. They don't send the URLs. Ribbons. Hi Kendrick. My first time here, I'm considering magic key. I wanted to know when you close a percentage of a position, does it change the pip value or just a percentage of loss and gains? Just a percentage of loss and gains. So ribbons, if you want more info, just go to my YouTube and then watch this part. I press buttons live on this video so you can make a bit more of an informed decision. So under trading tools, the only video there.
Hey guys.
Yeah, so I even put timestamps if you're lazy. I should answer all your questions. Nope, Future Way I still cannot see. Just click the camera on your trading view. Choose like the last gibberish letters on before the slash. Like this part here. Choose that. Hi L, do you still have the link? Chase what link? Budi, I'm listening to you while I make my journal. Yeah, that's good. Just use the time to journal. I think, okay, so some of you were asking yesterday, if you take a loss, don't immediately hop onto the next trade right after. Like usually what I do is, if I take a loss, I will literally move away from the screens. Like last time when I wasn't really able to control and I felt like I was going to overtrade, I would physically move away from the screen and then I go take water or something. Then I would come back, make a quick journal of that trade, and then I'll look at the charts fresh. So for those of you that feel like you have to chase losses, that's how I curbed it. Yes, Future Ray, let's try now. Okay, there you go. Got it. Weekly close below support. What do you want to do with this chart? What's your direction? Short, since it closed below. Don't send this to Raja, he would roast you. Yeah, so the weekly is too far. You need to send like maybe a lower time frame chart. That Emily guy asked for it. Oh, okay. Not my business, my bad. Can you check GU? Sure, Reckless Rick. What would you like to know about it? It is coming into a dirty range on the left. Bye bye Wen, thank you for coming. Bye. Yeah, so on this 30, closing bearish, right? So you would need at least a 15-minute support if you wanted to take it back long going up. Somewhere off this area would be good. IG's Instagram. Yeah, but Reckless Rick, be careful of the left side, right? It's really messy. And measure your risk reward first before you take the trade, because if it doesn't make sense or it's negative, then just be careful. If I just finish trade, I make my journal straight away, so I still remember the details that led me to take the trade. Yeah, that's a good habit. Sometimes it gives me a new perspective right away why it's not turning out well. Yeah, that's a good habit, because forcing yourself to journal makes you take time off the charts also, so that's actually a good habit. Thoughts about Euro G? Did you learn from Raja? Yes. But I've been trading for 7 years. Before that, I was not with Raja. Thoughts about Euro GBP for buys? No, I have not taken any trades, and no, I'm not taking any trades. There is Boris getting grilled by the House of Commons now, so probably going to lead to some volatility on the pound. Thoughts about Euro GBP for a buy? Well, it's coming off 1 hour support. Somewhere off this area here. I would be careful because I see this 1 hour resistance as well. I would prefer cleaner longs above 91.3. Right. Last question. I'm gonna call it. So please don't overtrade. There's news later. Be careful, everybody. Oh. Zhao, look. It didn't go up. You're still here.
Yeah, just noticed.
Yeah. So now you got more evidence. It fills the wick and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still some indecision.
Yes.
It closed above the
zone
136 to
250.
50. Yeah.
Yep.
So it can still go up.
Yep, it can. But at least you know for your wick fill theory.
Yeah, but
really only
it
fills the
fills the
wick
wick.
first. Yes.
Yeah. That's what matters.
yeah, yeah. But anything beyond that, then you'll be like, okay, let's not be greedy there.
Yeah, absolutely. That
Yeah.
will be another setup, but
Yeah.
at least it fills the wick.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you can keep an eye also for this setup and see if it
Yeah,
if it happens
I
again.
might go and back test it over the weekend. I just need to sort my schedule out first. I owe a lot of people answers about the mentorship. After Raja pushed me into the stream, I just got spammed. My phone has been blinking non-stop.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Zoom was packed.
Yeah, I was so stressed. Can you imagine making your analysis in front of Ted and Raja? And then my charts look like a mess compared to Raja's.
Yeah, but
really
everyone
stressful.
helped. It was
Yeah, it
okay.
was nice that they helped. Obviously, I think they definitely have a lot more experience. Suddenly throw me to like 500 people.
Yeah.
Wow. You
It's
have
good
no-
to give you some experience also.
Yeah, I'm really glad they did though. I like challenges. If you push me into it, like I'll just take it on, but you give me some time to adjust. And then after I saw YouTube going, oh, no music, no this, no that, I was like, okay. Tough crowd. I really respect.
Next time it happens, you'll be more comfortable.
Yeah, but well, everybody follows different mentors.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for your kind words. One day, one day. Right. Jason. John Doe, you used to be with Rajan. I'm still his student. I think sometimes you see my face pop up on his screen, John Doe. Oops. Phew. Let's see.
Don't send that to Raja.
Yeah, don't send this to Raja too. He's gonna be like, what are you trying to take? I think there were 2 trades. Okay, let me see. 30-minute close, strong bearish. Slightly breaking the candle lows. Oh, this was right at the zone. No shorts here. Okay, you have the zone here. Then price second trade. Price failed to break the 1 hour resistance. With the second push from support. Okay. 30-minute candle broke bearish. And close below the support with rejection wick to the downside range for a wick fill. Candle testing, closing bullish with. I'm confused. Did you take shorts or longs? I think you took shorts based on your chart, but if you entered here, personally, I would take profit at my zones and not beyond the zones, because you would expect price to actually bounce off the zone. So you could adjust the take profit. If you do that and then you adjust your stop loss, I think maybe you might not have entered this trade also. This was just hindsight movement, I think. Yeah. And a lot of news. Oh, did I get 1K subs? I don't even know. I don't have it open. Thank you. Jaski, yes, I was supposed to go off live, but then some people asked stuff, so I just stayed on. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions. London has not closed, right, Zhao? 12, right? You said it yesterday.
What, sorry?
London has not closed, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
It will be in about 24 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So midnight's the timing then.
Yeah, at least until October 24th, I believe.
Okay.
That's when daylight savings ends.
So do you guys like physically turn back your watch?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's messy, man. That's like me traveling to a nearby country and then flipping my watch back, but you do it in your own country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do it in October and March, I believe.
So is there like a nationwide announcement that they make?
Yeah. So on that day, it usually is when there's it's like midnight on the weekend. There's one weekend where you have 1 hour plus, and one you have 1 hour less.
Oh, okay. So someone on YouTube is saying like London closed 7 minutes ago. So some of them like yesterday told me that it closes at 11:30. So my time is 11:30. So I don't know. Is it because it's like the currency close and the stock market close? Is that why there's a difference?
I think it's the same on London. Has only one, I believe.
Yeah. Or could it be Frankfurt? No, I don't think so, right?
No, Frankfurt, no.
Interesting. Either way, I'm just gonna follow Forex Factory. The easiest.
Yeah. Don't trust me, trust Forex Factory.
Yeah. Yeah, because this thing shifts with DST as well, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah. So you will see that on October 24th, it will change again to 4 p.m.
So now it's at 4, and then it's going to shift back.
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. always, but it will be 1 hour early. In your case, it will be at 11.
Yeah. You just push forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call it. Farewell, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, Al.
No worries. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Eastern till when Raja starts. Right, so please don't overtrade. Don't gamble on the FOMC news. Yes, I need to give warnings. Right. See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.